Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Today we've got some good news and we've got some bad news, so let's get into the nitty gritty. Before I do, I want to ask you guys, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded, and smash that like button. Let's try and get this to 7,000 likes. We've smashed 5, we've kind of smashed 6, and we're going to hit for 7 now, so smash it for me. Thank you all so much for your support, I really do appreciate it. We're going to start off with the good news and we'll leave the bad news to the end of the video. You know, I normally am someone that likes to hear bad news first and then good news, but today we're going to do it in reverse, just for the vibes. You know, you're here now, we're watching, so let's just start off with the good news and then we can just end the video with like 1 minute of bad news, which we don't need to really focus on. But anyway, let's get into it. So the good news, which has come in just, well, in the last, half an hour tops, we finally looking like we're going to get a goalkeeper. We're getting a goalkeeper, guys, and the move is expected to be announced within the next few days. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking, Younes, look, we said Havertz was going to happen tomorrow, and then it didn't happen, and then tomorrow, and then it didn't happen, and then tomorrow. But that was a lot of money, and we got it done, didn't we? Yeah, so this is a lot less money, and, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Edouard Mendy is going to be the goalkeeper that's coming to Chelsea. It came out yesterday. There was a rumour going about, and I'm not sure where it came from, but apparently Mendy, who is on tabs to be coming to Chelsea, as well as Onana and another goalkeeper who had been offered to Chelsea. But I'm not sure how legit that is. I'm not sure if that's actually what happened. However, one thing for certain, reported by Simon Johnson, who, again, very well-connected journalist with Chelsea Football Club, very much like Matt Law and Nizar Kinsella. Those guys who are always at the press conferences, always, you know, talking with Lampard and people within the club. He is one of them, and he's come out with this. Being told CFC expect to make Edouard Mendy their next signing and deal could be completed within days. More here on the article that he had written over on The Athletic. Now, Edouard Mendy, I'm hoping, is going to come in and cause shockwaves, because we need someone that is going to wake Kepa up. Yeah. Now, some of you are probably thinking because Mendy's coming in, Kepa's leaving the club. That is not the case. 110% Kepa is staying at Chelsea. He's not going anywhere. You have to understand, it would be very difficult for Chelsea Football Club to get someone in for 70 million. Especially a goalkeeper on a 7-year contract, and after 1 season, just go, yeah, you know what, 2 seasons, just go, yeah, you know what, we're getting rid of you, mate. We don't need you. That would be a bit silly. Why? Financially, it wouldn't make sense, and in terms of prospect, potential, and where he could end up, it still doesn't make sense. Yes, he's had a horrific season. I think we can all agree. He's had a terrible season. And even before that, under Maurizio Sarri, there were moments where we started to question him and we started to think, hey, is this goalkeeper really up to it? But we've seen what he can do on a good day. The problem is he's just not consistent enough. And in terms of consistency, it takes time, it takes work, it takes effort, and it takes, you know, clawing yourself to the top and trying to keep that mentality of, I'm going to make it. The one thing we haven't had at Chelsea is someone to push him, someone to threaten his place. We've had Willy Caballero, who's done good in many games that we've played him in, but Willy Caballero is not the goalkeeper to, you know, threaten Kepa's place at all, or make him think, oh my God, I'm losing my place here now for good. He's not going to do that, because Kepa has youth, he has athleticism, he's got potential, he's got everything, he's got a price tag, he's got everything above this guy. Mendy, Senegalese international, is a regular starter, is going to relish coming to Chelsea, a club bigger than Rennes, where he's at the moment. He is going to come in, and trust me, I've seen him play, and I remember, as I've said a few videos ago, when he played in the African Cup against us. For those of you that don't know, I had a few questions, by the way. I am half Algerian and I'm half English. My mum is English, my dad's Algerian, so I rep both, right? But when I say us, it could mean either. But when Algeria were playing Senegal, I remember Mendy playing, And I was impressed. I was impressed. The amount of the shot stopping, he's very good. He's very tall lad. He's fantastic in the air. And that is one quality where I think Frank Lampard and Petr Cech specifically have advised the club to look into and go for this guy, because he is good in the air. We have had huge trouble in the air. The amount of times we've been caught out with set pieces, we've let in goals from set pieces. Our defenders have been beaten in the air, beaten for second balls. A challenge in the air, we lose. And then the ball comes in for a second ball, we lose it again. There's been many occasions last season where that's been an issue. Mendy is someone who commands his area, who's big and strong enough, tall enough to be able to grab the ball and nullify everything. So I am looking forward to this. I really am. Cheap fee as well. We're talking about 20-30 million apparently. I'm expecting about 30 million if I'm being completely honest, but this is a good deal. This is going to be a very good deal, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Now, if we move across to another department on the team where there's been a few question marks, it's that defensive midfield area and centre-back area. We have a player at Chelsea Football Club named Ethan Ampadu. Ethan Ampadu, who impressed in the pre-season friendly against Brighton. Didn't have that much time on the pitch, but when he was on the pitch, he did impress. And he's a big prospect. He's a massive prospect. Has come through our system. Is very young, full of potential. Is getting better and better. A lot of us do trust him, and a lot of us do think that he could be the bee's knees, right? If he does stay at Chelsea, he's already been on a few loan moves. The problem of him sticking around is he's not going to be playing as much as he wants. That's for sure. Why? Because we've got N'Golo Kante. That's just fact. Some of you are going to say, play him centre-back. We're not going to do that. We've got Thiago Silva, Kurt Zouma. We've got Rudiger and Christensen as subs. Ampadu, who can play centre-back, even at centre-back, is just not going to be playing as much. So you'd think, okay, rotate with N'Golo Kante. But if we do end up, well, Declan Rice is someone who I think we might be going for towards the end of this window, but we'll see what happens. However, if we do go in for Declan Rice, which Ethan Ampadu going away on loan could actually facilitate, but when you look at who we have, instead of N'Golo Kante, we've got Billy Gilmour, don't forget. We've got Jorginho, don't forget. Jorginho doesn't look like he's being sold. Now, unless if down the line Jorginho is going to get sold, Billy Gilmour, who can play slightly more offensive, however, places are flipping packed in that region at the moment. I mean, talk about flipping. We've got, Kai Havertz, we've got Kovacic, we've got Loftus-Cheek, we've got Mason Mount. It just doesn't stop. We've still got Barkley. I mean, we are rammed. So even Billy Gilmour's going to find it tough to get into this team. It would only make sense for someone with potential like Ethan Ampadu, who is an international, to go on loan to a Premier League club, play regularly, and then come back next season. That would be best for all parties. And it's happening. Here it is. It looks like he is going on loan to Sheffield United. This is a good move. It's a good move. Some people have criticised it. I want to let you know, no, you don't need to criticise this. Don't take Sheffield United for a bunch of mugs. We've played against them and they're a top team. They are a top team. Chris Wilder has done some amazing things with that side. They are a team that is going to finish in the top half of the table easily. I reckon anyway. Well, not easily. It's not easy in the Premier League, but they've got enough quality. They were competing for European places. You know, they came to all of the big four and some of the big teams, or the big six, if you want to say the big six, and they caused some shock results. You know, they are, they beat us. You know, they beat us, you know. We don't have much room to talk. Sheffield United have a very good setup. And Ethan Ampadu, who has a very good side to his game in terms of physical ability, in terms of technical ability, I think he'd fit right in. A season at Sheffield United under Chris Wilder's guidance, beautiful. I think it'll help him grow. It's very competitive. It's a side where his place isn't assured. He needs to prove himself. But I think enough quality is there to help benefit Sheffield United. And when we play Sheffield United, he doesn't need to play. So, you know, win-win. So, yeah, Ethan Ampadu going on loan to Sheffield United. That is expected to be announced very shortly. We will wait and see when that is announced. But good luck to Ethan over at Sheffield. I hope he smashes it. And I hope he comes back to Chelsea. A much bigger player, a much more developed player, and someone that is going to come in and do an absolute madness. So fingers crossed for him. I'm looking forward to it. Now, we got to end the video on a bit of bad news. And the bad news is this. I mean, what is this? What is this? Chelsea, what are you doing? What are you doing? This kit is horrendous. It's horrendous. Why have we launched this? Why? And look at the excuse. I mean, look, Chelsea Football Club this summer have done incredible things, outstanding things. Yeah, our transfer window has been second to none. Potentially better than 2004. This is how deep this transfer window has been. Potentially better than 2004. We've done mad things. We are fully enjoying what's going on at Chelsea Football Club at the moment. Why do this? Why do this to add a little bit of a black dot onto everything? Why? You know, there was absolutely no need. And look at what they've put. Meet a new legacy. The 2021 Nike Football third kit is here. Fire emoji. One for the sneakerheads, inspired by the 1990s Ultramarine Air Max 180 and classic shirts of the past. Available from the 10th of September 2020. Hashtag it's a Chelsea thing. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. I've got to show you what Crystal Palace have responded. Here it is. I mean, hashtag, it's not though, is it? And I fully agree. Crystal Palace, I'll put my hands up. You have the dub on this one. I unhappily hand you the dub. Just, this is, it's not. It's not a Chelsea thing, is it? It's a London thing. It is a London thing. And it's not even a Chelsea thing. It's a Crystal Palace thing. We are copying Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace know it. They have absolutely ratioed us. They've absolutely mocked us. And we've played into their hands just so easily. There was absolutely no need to do this. Anyway, from the feedback that many Chelsea fans on social media have put, it's clear as day that many agree with me that this is a horrendous kit and they're not going to buy it. I think the one statement you can make to the club is just to not buy it. Go and buy the blue one. I've got the blue one. Go and buy the white one. My dad's got the white one. Do not buy this. Do not buy this Crystal Palace looking kit. Don't buy it. And I guarantee, you know what? In hindsight, when I look at it as a football kit, it's not the worst thing in the world. But the one problem that many Chelsea fans have with this, it looks like Palace. Palace are down the road. They're over here. Chelsea's over here. Palace is over here, right? What are we doing? You know what else is mad with this kit? The facts, right? The fact that we got this model, Chelsea fan, athlete model, to model this kit. And not one player has been shown wearing this kit. It's clear as day that not even the players like it. Normally we have players showing off the kits and the shirts and posing and doing all the madness. Not one player has been shown wearing this kit. Clearly they don't like it. They're very much like us. Get rid of this kit. You know what's mad? We're playing this. We're going to be using this. Chelsea have said we're going to be using this in European competition. So at least we get to find out what it would be like if Crystal Palace were playing the Champions League. That's one positive, I guess. But apart from that, there's absolutely no positives. I recommend, I'll give you my opinion. I'm not buying this. Many that I know are not buying this. Go and buy the blue one, go and buy the white one, and make a statement with your wallets. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Hit the like button. Let's try and get to 7,000 likes. I'll see you tomorrow for the collab with a certain Chelsea YouTuber. That is coming out tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, I will see all of you, and he will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care, and peace.